Welcome back to Accounts Freak channel. Today we are going to see the last sum in the Samachi textbook of 11th standard, that is about accounting equations. So here I've jotted down the sum and I've written out the transactions and the columns ready. But when you're doing the sum, transaction by transaction, you'll be increasing the columns. So first I've written down the asset is equals to capital plus liability, which is the general accounting equation for the sum. And this side denotes the asset and that side, the right hand side of the page, denotes the liabilities. So I'm going to maintain the equal to sign in between. So my first transaction is started business with cash and goods worth rupees 80,000 and 75,000. So cash, I have opened a cash column, and for the goods I have opened a stock column. So let's enter the values into the column. So cash is 80,000 and stock is 75,000. So 80,000 plus 75,000 will give me my capital. So my capital is 1,55,000. So if next step, I'm going to balance it. So if I balance it, it's going to be 80,000, the same, plus 75,000, which will be equal to my 1,55,000 as capital. So my left hand side is equal to my right hand side, that is asset is equals to liability. My second transaction is sold goods to Shanmugam on credit for 50,000. So I have crisply written it as credit sales. Okay, so when I'm selling goods, stock is going out of the firm. So that worth of stock must be subtracted. So 50,000 is being subtracted from stock. Likewise, a person has to pay me money, but since it is credit sales, he will pay it in a future date. Therefore, I will create a debtors column and add the 50,000 over there because he is liable to pay us. So there is no involvement of cash and no involvement of capital also. So when I get my total, so 80,000 will come down. 75,000 minus 50,000 is going to be 25,000. 50,000 is going to come down as it is for debtors. And my capital 1,55,000 and nothing is going to be 1,55,000, the same. So if I add and see, I will get 80,000 plus 25,000 plus 50,000 is going to be same as 1,55,000. Next is received cash from Shanmugam in full settlement. So Shanmugam is a debtor who's supposed to pay us 50,000, but in full settlement of 49,000. So only 49,000 is being received as cash from Shanmugam. So cash 49,000, I'm going to add it because it is coming inside the firm, so it increases. Stock, nothing. Now it is in full settlement, therefore he has settled his account fully, so 50,000. So the difference between the 50,000 and the cash what he gave 49,000 is nothing but the 1,000 rupees discount which we have given him. So when we allow a discount to our debtor, then it is a loss for us. Any loss is going to be shown in the capital. So subtract the loss in the capital. So next we are going to get the equation for this. So the balance which I get here in the equation for cash column is 1,29,000, stock is 25,000. There is no debtor because he has been settled, and after the subtraction of 1,000 rupees I get 1,54,000. So when I add up 1,29,000 and 25,000, I'll get a total of 1,54,000. So next, moving on to the next transaction, salary outstanding of 3,000 rupees. So outstanding expense, a salary is being outstanding in the sense that outstanding expense should be shown in a separate column known as outstanding expenses column. And salary outstanding is a loss for the business, therefore we have to subtract it from the capital also. So for the asset side is concerned, cash, stock and debtors, there is no effect in them. Minus 3,000 of salary outstanding from the capital and add the outstanding which is liable to be paid to the employees. So my equation is going to be 1,29,000 for cash, 25,000 for stock and nothing for the debtors, whereas here it's going to be 1,51,000 plus 3,000 for outstanding liability or the outstanding expense. So when I add up, I will get 1,54,000 as it is. So next, moving on, goods given for charity. So we are giving goods worth ₹1,000 as charity. So stock is going out of the firm. So I subtract ₹1,000 from the stock column. Nothing in the debtors column. And when we give goods as charity, it is basically a loss for us because we're giving goods free of cost. So I'm going to subtract the ₹1,000 from the capital. Nothing for the outstanding expenses and cash. So my equation is going to be 1,29,000, 24,000 for stock, nothing for debtors. Capital is going to be 1,50,000 and outstanding expenses the same 3,000. So my total is going to be on both the sides as 1,53,000. So next we are going to move into the insurance premium. So insurance premium paid 3,000. So it is an expense for us. Cash is going out of the firm. So subtract 3,000 from the cash column, and insurance premium is an expense. So subtract 3,000 from the capital column. The other columns remain unchanged. So my equation is going to be 1,26,000 for cash, 24,000 for stock, nothing for debtors, and capital is going to be 1,47,000 and 3,000 for outstanding expenses. So if I add it up, I'll get a total of 1,50,000 only. Next, last item is insurance premium prepaid. Okay, so prepaid is same like outstanding expenses, which was an adjustment in the liability side. So we are going to open a separate column known as the prepaid expenses column, and we are going to record this into the prepaid expenses. So out of insurance premium paid, prepaid is 500. So we have already paid in advance, paid already 500 rupees. So put 500 rupees or record 500 rupees into the prepaid column, and this prepaid is an income for us. That is, we have done something in advance, so we need not do it in the current year. So add the 500 with the capital also. So my equation, the other items remaining the same, my equation is going to be 1,26,000 for cash, 24,000 for stock, nothing for the debtors, 500 for the prepaid expenses, 1,47,500 for capital, and 3,000 rupees for the outstanding expenses. So my total of the capital and the asset side is nothing but rupees 1,50,500, which is the same for the capital also, that is 1,50,500.